Hey everybody. Hi. Um, the June 2020 broadcast. Another record broke. Yeah. I'm sure you're just dying to find out which record was broken this time. What word they said more or less than any other video ever. Well, hey. Um, I wanted to tell you a couple of things about the broadcast. They had Stephen Lett and Jeffrey Jackson and Mark Newmeyer and Mr. Coughlin and somebody else too, I forget, give talks. It was the Gilead graduation, right? So, um, they're, pumping them up full of things like, even though you went to Gilead, you're still a nobody. So when you go back to a congregation or out to a place we send you, um, don't think you're anybody special, because nobody's going to give you special privileges just because you've been to Gilead. That was kind of funny. That's what all that amounted to. And then get to Mark um, Newmer, his his talk. He was talking about the Apostle John and saying that should thunder for Jehovah. But during that talk, it was about apostasy and how apostasy just ruins our uh, the congregations and destroys people. And don't listen to apostates. And you've been here to Gilead and you've spent time with the governing body and you've seen firsthand what goes on at Bethel. So when people start talking bad things about the governing body in Bethel, you know firsthand that that's just not true. And you better defend that, you know? And I'm like, whoa, you got your whole crew to go up there and defend the organization. Yep. Not what they're doing or what they're teaching, but defend the organization, because we're such good people here at headquarters. They just don't get it. I'm sorry, but all the talking we've done and all the videos we've made, they don't get it. They still don't get it. So, I mean, we're the ones that are going to have to speak out a little more and maybe figure out how to explain it. Maybe draw a picture or something. I've drawn pictures before. I don't know, I'm going to figure something out, because they just don't get it. But anyway, it was quite a thing to listen to, I'll tell you. I let my roommate listen to it too. My roommate doesn't really watch the jw.org thing, but I said, man, you gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to this talk. And my roommate was like, oh my God, really? Uh-huh. Yep, sure enough. Yeah. Oh well. But anyway, the record, you wouldn't believe it. See, I'm 4 minutes in and I haven't told you yet. But okay. So, um they said Jehovah 54 times, which is on the low side, but average. The broadcast was 1 hour and 1 minute and 36 seconds. So 54 times, that wasn't a lot, you know. Jesus, though, on the other hand, was the record breaker. They said Jesus 42 times. And usually they'll mention Jesus more, during memorial season or something. But the record during memorial time actually was 29 times. Usually he is neck and neck with Satan at about 4 to 6 times or whatever. But 29 was the old record. In this broadcast, they mentioned Jesus 42 times. That's why I said that is a record. Yep, record. They said Satan twice, the devil twice. So at one time it was Satan the devil. So I had to put one for each word, of course, but yeah, that's how that worked out. Organization 6 times, a little bit high. Governing body 4. The truth 11. That was pretty high. Um, I might have to look. That might be tied for a record. They mentioned the faithful slave once. Liars 4. No Holy Spirit. They mentioned pioneers twice. Brothers 13 times. But they didn't mention sin or the end or the Holy Spirit. They just don't give any credit to the Holy Spirit either, because of the way they believe about it, and you know how that is. But Steve Let's Talk, I gotta tell you, he said something that I had to write down. He says, "We have no authority to give our opinion." And now who is he telling that to? Is he telling that to the other governing body members, or is he telling that to the members? I think he was saying it to the members. You have no authority to give your opinion. I think basically the whole thing was sit down, shut up, and don't question what we do, kind of thing. Yeah, but you have no authority to give your opinion. Yeah. Coughlin, now his talk was called In the Shadows, and it was a talk about Andrew. That was a pretty good talk. I really couldn't, I couldn't say anything bad about it, because, the Bible doesn't talk that much about Andrew, but his approach to it was really good. I thought it was cool. But that talk about apostasy and apostates and what you see here at headquarters, now you can defend us, by Mark Newmar. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to have a good weekend. I'm going to a cookout with my kids. My roommate's coming. I'll see my grandkids. It'll be fun. So, I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.